Today we're going to be talking about the outcomes of a good instructor when you need to pass your test. So first, good instructors intervene if you lose control. All of you are beginning drivers, and it's really important that you have patience. And when you have patience, you're going to be really successful. You have to really trust your instructor. Good instructors are patient, and they understand about the outcomes of not being successful. You might turn right, and we're expecting you to turn left. So it's really important that you, as a beginner, listen to your instructors. Next, you have to obey the signs. And if the speed limit is 35, you need to drive at 35. If the speed limit is 55, you need to drive at 55. A lot of times, beginners just don't understand speed control. So when you're 16 or 17 and you're going to be taking your test, it's really important that you are patient and you listen to your instructor. Road testers, driving instructors like myself, we want you to be successful, but you need to be patient and listen. Also, road testers and driving teachers will make conversations with you. Many of you are seniors, you're juniors, you're trying to get your first job. So when you take your road test or when you're out there doing your final drive, we want to see you be calm, we want to see you relax, and we want to see you take your time. It's really important that you take your time. Next, good instructors, good road testers, good teachers in general are fun. Right? They make things fun for you. They make them engaging. They do different activities. Also, we as instructors want to see you do your pre-driving check, right? We want you to look around the vehicle, make sure there's nothing leaking on the ground, make sure your headlights and taillights work. Whenever you're in that level 1 or getting ready to take your road test, you should do a pre-driving inspection. You're looking around your vehicle, you're checking to make sure there's nothing leaking on the ground, you don't have a flat tire, there's no fuel leaking. So take the time to make sure that you are doing your job when you get out there. Next, good instructors are considerate, right? We want you to do your best work. We want you to do a good job. So be considerate with the journey. Get better all the time. A dangerous maneuver. This might be where you put the car on the curb. If you do that, that's automatic failure. So you want to try your best to control your car. A lot of you will turn the wheel too fast and you'll cut the turn short. If you cut the turn short, imagine you're making a right turn. You got to slow down. So you don't want to seesaw the wheel. You want to go in slowly to your turn and then accelerate out. And when you accelerate out of your turn, you're going to have momentum to carry you. And if you stop, you could end up getting rear-ended, which is also an automatic failure. So we want to make sure you're following the directions of your instructor, of the road tester, because we don't want to create an accident and we want to be safe. Next, good instructors stay calm, okay? They prepare for all types of circumstances. You might have a panic attack. You might get very nervous. Your parent or guardian will be in the back, right? So that's already stressful as it is. So they can't talk. And if they talk, that could be ground trouble. So no backseat driving. If your older sister or brother is there with you, they should not be saying anything. If your guardian is there with you, or your parent or your caregiver, they should not be saying anything either. It's extremely important that the road tester, the instructor feels that you're there listening, you're focusing on your job. That is good, safe driving, right? You always want to be safe. You always want to do your best work. And through that trust, you will do well. Good instructors are very calm. They give you advice on how to make good right turns, how to make left turns. Example, I want you to roll up to the middle of the intersection. I want you to stop, let oncoming traffic go by. Then once it's clear, you turn into the nearest lane by the double yellow. If you overturn, you're going to turn in the wrong lane. That could be grounds for failure. Or if you turn wide, you could go out of your lane by thereby coming in contact. So you want to be mindful of that. Good instructors use their hands. I'm always demonstrating. I want you to make a left. I want you to make a right. I want you to slow down and stop behind the stop line. So we're all visual learners, and I need you to be a visual learner. I need you to continue to ask those questions. Good instructors don't make last-minute decisions. If you're making last-minute decisions, you're going to end up with a student who's confused. You're going to overshoot the street. You're going to miss the street. And then that adds a little frustration to you as well as your instructor. So you have to be considerate. We're all human. We all make mistakes. So good instructors want to make you feel comfortable. They tell jokes. I tell dad jokes. Next, you want to identify targets. I want to see you have your hands at 9 and 3 or 10 and 2, but there's no absolute best way, or 7 and 5, right? I do try to be positive because I'm a firm believer in driver's education. I'm a firm believer in good teaching because it comes from the heart. Talk about what you know. Don't talk about what you don't know. So when you take a moment to look at my content, I'm talking about driver's education, driving instruction, really getting you prepared for that next step in life. And there's a large number of young adults who are not ready for that next step. But over time, you will be, right? And I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to help you. So I want to continue that. I want you to search 10 to 20 seconds ahead of you. You should be able to see the traffic jam. You should be able to see the light turn. You should be able to see the semi-truck. You should be able to see the person riding the bike. We want to see you look ahead as far as possible. I want you to really do your good job and to live your best life. That's really important. I want to see you check your mirrors. You have to check your mirrors. You have to look around. And eye movement is very, very important. You want to yield. Yield means slow down. You have to stop for 3 seconds. I did some research. I'm telling you a story now. You got to stop for 3 seconds. I read some information. It's between 2 and 5 seconds. So you want to stop, remain motionless, 1001, 1002, 1003, and then you look left, right, left. Make sure that intersection is clear because you may look left, then you look back right, but then a car is coming. So take your time. Get that affirmation from your instructor. Good instructors will encourage you to ask those questions, and that's really important. They treat you like an adult. When you look at my content, I'm treating you like an adult. I'm encouraging you to live that best life, right? Get better, grow, show the world who you are through safe driving, through representing your family, representing your state, representing community. And that's really important because you're going to get that job this summer. You got to get a job because gas is not free. You got to be able to maintain your vehicle. So that's really important. Next, good driving instructors are patient. They don't belittle you. They don't make fun if you make a mistake. They try to encourage you to do better. They let you talk quietly when you're working on your worksheet in class. They allow you to listen to the radio. So every instructor is a little bit different. Each one has a different vibe, a different connection. And I need you to look back through my content and find what resonates with you. Because when you find a content creator who resonates with you, you're going to internalize that. You're going to say, wow, I really need this information. This was very useful. If this is bringing you use, give it a thumbs up, give that value. Because I make the content for you. I don't make it for myself being selfish. I want to see all of you grow. All of you get your learner's permit, get your TIP, pass your road test. But it's a process. Usually it's your sophomore or junior year. Some of you may wait till you're senior. We're in a post-COVID generation, so they're 19, 20, 23, 24, 25-year-olds who missed that opportunity but who are on the platform learning. And I want to welcome your questions. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, and I do appreciate it. Bye.